North Carolina families have diverse educational needs. However, public education relies on a one-size-fits-all model. This has led to thousands of our working-class children being trapped in schools that are not working for them. Often, income and zip code prohibit families from choosing a better option. Today, only half of elementary and middle school students from working-class families pass state tests. Less than 70% of working-class students pass high school state exams. Clearly, a one-size-fits-all model isn't quite fitting. But there is a solution. Allow parents to choose the school that best fits their child's needs. Each type of school, traditional, public, and non-traditional, has a role to play in our state. In fact, North Carolina has a long tradition of families choosing the best model for their kids. Though a majority of our citizens choose traditional public schools, did you know that over 45,000 students choose public charter schools? Approximately 85,000 students are educated in their home, and nearly 100,000 students have chosen private schools? Our traditional public schools are already bursting at the seams with over 1.4 million students. What would happen if, under the one-size-fits-all model, the more than 230,000 non-traditional school students were suddenly added into our traditional school system? The result would have devastating effects on our teachers and families and erode the bedrock of our entire educational system. Therefore, when we talk about educating our children, it's not about traditional public versus non-traditional schools. There's a symbiotic partnership in North Carolina as it relates to our schools. This is why the concept of parental school choice is not only vital to our families, but to our communities and our state. With over 60,000 supporters strong, Parents for Educational Freedom in North Carolina is an organization consisting of moms, dads, educators, and community leaders joining together across the state supporting ideals of parental school choice. And with this army of support, we have been victorious. First, we helped pass landmark legislation, which eliminated the cap on public charter schools and was supported by 97% of the legislature and signed by our governor. Second, with our army of support, we were also instrumental in the passage of a special needs tax credit bill, which is the first school choice law in North Carolina where private school is an option for parents who seek alternative education for their children. Though successful in recent efforts, more must be done. Parents for Educational Freedom in North Carolina cannot stop and will not stop until every family has the option to choose the best education for their child. If you agree that the quality of a child's education should not be determined by income or zip code, if you agree that all families should have access to a quality education regardless of what model they choose, and if you agree that parents, not the system, should ultimately decide how best to educate their children, then won't you join us? Join our growing army of supporters and help us make history by providing a brighter future for North Carolina's most valuable commodity, our children. Parents for Educational Freedom in North Carolina, where freedom for parents plus more options for children equals success for all.